Here's a little garden tip.
From our garden to yours.
You know, I hate to admit it, but my hands are not always clean. In fact, if I look at them real close, there's dirt underneath that fingernail, there's a torn fingernail there. It's a gardener's hands, gardener's hands. But we find that this, they tell me, is one way you can spread disease, and should I be concerned? I guess that's my main interest today. And Sue Sweetland joins us, a master gardener, also an assistant with our family nutrition program. And how about it? I mean, they're fairly clean. Wow.
Those are dirty. We got germs there.
Oh,
we know
yeah,
we got germs
right
there.
there.
Yeah.
I don't always have, clean hands. And I guess we need to talk a little bit about what germs really are.
Absolutely, we need to talk about it. And there's a couple of reasons why we do. The simplest way to prevent illnesses is washing our hands. Mm-hmm. And the main carrier of germs, and the 4 types of germs there are, would be there's protozoa. Protozoa creates things like diarrhea and vomiting.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Not the favorite.
Not
the favorite.
That's for sure.
We have fungi, which create things like athlete's foot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We have bacteria, and bacteria creates things like sore throats. Mm-hmm. And then what we hear a lot about are the viruses, the virus-caused illnesses, which are colds and
mm-hmm.
the flu.
Mm-hmm. So what is the best way to prevent some of these things?
Number one way, absolutely, number one way. They've done all kinds of research, and the best way to prevent germs from making you ill is to wash your hands.
Mm-hmm. Wash your hands, take your paper towel with you, open the doorknob, then throw the paper towel
That's
in the trash
the best
can.
advice,
yeah.
Absolutely.
And actually, I see a lot of restrooms will have that trash can right there at the door, so people must be doing it.
They do.
Let's look at some of the things you brought along here with us besides your little germ.
Mr. Germ.
Well, what do you have here?
Well, I just pulled together an assortment of kind of hand washing things you can wash your hands with. The one you picked up is the antibacterial.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, the CDC, Centers for Disease Control, have done a lot of research on hand washing, particularly the antibacterial soap, because it seems like everywhere you go, everybody wants that kind of soap.
I hear different things about it also.
Absolutely. They have found no evidence to prove that antibacterial soap is any better than a liquid soap or a cake soap.
Okay, so liquid soap's down there, and this is a cake soap there. Everybody's familiar with Ivory, I guess, been around for a long time. And it's going to do the same thing as all the rest of them.
I'm glad you said that, because one of the things you want to pay attention to is use. Now, at my home, I'm the only one who uses the sink in my bathroom. So I have cake soap as well as liquid hand soap. However, if I shared my bathroom with someone, I wouldn't only want to have cake soap, because guess what can end up on the soap?
Yeah, okay, germs. I was wondering about that, because if you had the soap sitting there, everybody uses it, and I see the community soap in some places, and so the germs can hang up on the soap.
Yes, they do, absolutely.
Yeah. So if you're in a situation like that, what do? Just kind of wash the soap off first, I guess.
You could do that, absolutely. If you don't have anything else, or sometimes, the disinfectant, the hand disinfectant.
Okay, where's that now? Is this
that's one right there.
Okay.
They should have at least 60% alcohol in them. And if you're in a situation where either there is no water or the water is dirty, you want to use the disinfectant.
It's kind of interesting, because I'll be in some restrooms and I'll see the soap dispenser. You wash your hands, then right next to it is a hand sanitizer. So are you supposed to do both?
Well, actually, the only people that are really supposed to do that, CDC says, Centers for Disease Control, are people in health profession. And actually what they tell them to do is wash their hands with soap first and then apply hand sanitizer afterwards before they glove up.
Okay, very good. Let me see Mr. Germ there. There he is, right there. So if we want more information, where do we go?
Well, they're going to put on the screen here a couple of great websites. And really what I would advise people to, the fact it is fall time. A lot of our children are back in school. There's more close quarters for our kids. We tend to go inside more when eventually the weather gets a little cooler. So the likelihood of picking up germs is much, much higher.
Okay, so use that information. Sue, thank you very much for being with us.
Okay.
If you don't want to get germs, go ahead and follow the information on the screen there and everything we told you. We do not want to get sick due to dirty hands, right?